YouTube, it is KG and welcome to the self-care skin revamp. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys how I took my skin from tragic to, moderately acceptable, and how you can do the same thing. Got this little bug bite in between these two knuckles. It's right there, it's little, it's a normal bug bite size, but I've also got quite the doozy of bug bite on my ankle, and I know you can't see it from this angle. Light going, you can see the swell on this side versus the flatness over here, and just like if I really flex my foot, you can see an extra hump that's just not supposed to be there. So I got quite the doozy of bug bite right there. I do have some hydrocortisone cream for it for after we're done showering, and I am going to exfoliate tonight, so I want to be careful not to scrub over this bump and further irritate it. I just thought I'd show a comparison of both my legs. No bug bite, bug bite. So going into this, I was coming back from 2 vacations, one of which had me outside for a long time, and I hadn't been the cleanest. My skin texture was awful. I had those bug bites that I showed you. My skin just felt dirty all the time, and I needed a lot of work. Further, I should point out that on my arms, I have these sort of spots, I call them my Dalmatian spots, and bumps that form when I don't keep up basically with taking care of my arms. So my skin was just in a terrible condition, and I just needed to go ahead and refresh it all. This process ended up taking me 2 days, but you could easily do it in 1. It's not that complicated. I just like to give my body a bit of rest between steps. So to start, I'll show you the products that I used. I chose a body exfoliator, a face exfoliator, lotion, a mist, a face moisturizer, hydrocortisone cream, shower soap, a face wash, a face mask, and finally my cream for my special bumps. So for the first day's activities, I focused on exfoliation. First thing that I did was hop in the shower and get that water running, and I used my aforementioned exfoliation products to have a good shower that night. So my One Smooth Operator Face Exfoliator by Formula 10. It has very fine exfoliation crystals. It's purple, it smells amazing, and the crystals of exfoliation are not too dense like an apricot scrub, and they don't irritate my skin. Furthermore, it just helps a lot more with acne, and it doesn't have any salicylic acid in it, so I'm not sure how, but it just does. For my body exfoliator, I use a lemon blueberry tart limited edition from Tree Hut. It's a sugar shea scrub. It's one of their thicker scrubs, and that the one I was using before wasn't dense enough, and it didn't really exfoliate my skin, but this one smells so good. It smells like warm lemon cake. It's such a strong scent, and it's a very strong exfoliator too. So I go ahead and clear out the area where I had my big bum bite, because I don't want to exfoliate my bug bite and irritate it, but other than that, it was just exfoliation as usual, making sure to rub over the skin several times. I really like my skin to feel nice and velvety to the touch after I exfoliate, so I make sure to really get in there and exfoliate every part of my body more than once over. I also did the same thing on my face, rubbing in as small circles as I could, and then I rinsed it all off, and that marked the end of night 1. So for my second day, I came back in the next night, and I did a quick little workout moment because I knew I was about to shower, so I may as well get sweating while I could. I know this is about skincare, but your skin will be well if your whole body is well. So make sure you're drinking your water, getting your exercise, and eating right, because all of those things, of course, impact how your skin looks. So I started with my Bee Berry Thrash Balanced Mud Mask from Formula 10. This video is not sponsored. I just use a lot of Formula 10 products because I really like them. They smell really good. They don't have any salicylic acid in them, but they still manage to help me, and they don't stop working. I found that with a lot of face products I would use in my teen years, they would just stop working after a while. But I've had Formula 10 products for about 2 years now, and they haven't done me wrong yet. So I applied my face mask with a foundation brush just to be extra. While I let it sit on my face and dry, I did the typical things that anyone does with a face mask: light a candle for just some nice ambiance, and then I sat down and read a book. I am currently reading Miracle Creek by Angie Kim. It is definitely a page turner. It's a courtroom thriller. I'm not that deep into it, but I'm already intrigued. Once I was done with this, I had hopped back into the shower to first rinse off my face mask, and I did it with warm water. It just came off nice and easy, and then I used my Best Face Forward BFF Daily Foaming Cleanser, again by Formula 10. I just really love that brand. It smells amazing. All of their products smell amazing, and I use that foaming cleanser on my face first because I like to let my face soaps sit on my face while I wash my body so that my face can absorb whatever they have. And then after that, I use just a soft soap, pomegranate scented soap, and I used a loofah with it. Feel free to use a washcloth or a microderma something or other washcloth, but it was just about getting the body clean. If you are using a loofah like me, make sure you're changing it out regularly because they do collect quite a lot of bacteria, and you can't keep the same loofah for too long because you will be a dirty girl. Okay, so I just cleaned my body off like normal. Make sure to clean behind those ears, and then we rinsed off the water, of course, and hopped out of the shower. Once I was out, I grabbed my vitamin C energizing face mask. Vitamin C is so good for the skin and so important. I got this really in the back section of TJ Maxx. Spritzed that on my face, and I did like a beauty guru spritz of way too much and ended up choking on it. But using my Picture Perfect Day moisturizer by, you guessed it, Formula 10, I applied that on my face day and night. I really should get a night cream, but I don't have one, so for right now we just go with this. And then I finished off by moisturizing my body. Now that my face is handled, I use Jergens Ultra Healing, but any lotion is just fine. I'm sure you know how to apply lotion. It's basically just like applying soap and washing your body. You just put it on, you rub it in, and you're looking good. If you need a bit of extra moisture, feel free to add some shea butter or some coconut oil to your lotion mixture, but I didn't find that was necessary today. I then used my Amlactin Ultra Smoothing Lotion on the bumps on my shoulders, my chest, and my back. The Amlactin is specially formulated to get rid of those bumps and minimize the black spots, or the darker spots, I should say, that they're creating. So it helps me basically not look like a Dalmatian, and you want to apply it daily. This is what happened after these 2 days of skincare. My skin texture was still a little rough, but much, much better than how we started. That little flake that was on my forehead of dead skin was gone, and my skin was overall more saturated. I often find my skin just looks happier after I do my face mask and after I've given it some care. So I really want to thank you guys for tuning in for the skin revamp vlog. I hope you will all take care of your skin and your faces, and make sure to send me before and after photos on Instagram. I'll see you all next time. Until then, toodaloo.